Well guys, how's it going? I just come up here, look at the cornfield here. See how it's doing. Since the last I made a video, this last weekend. It'd be last Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got over 2.5 inches of rain, so most rain we'd gotten in May, June combined. So July for sure, so that was really helped out, so really give this corn a kick in the pants. Someone's tasseling and stuff here, and then there's some along the line fence, there's a little chunk right there, and the rest of this is playing catch up, so it's uneven as hell as you can see, but that's what it's going to be, what it's going to be. So something that's knee high and some of it's tasseling, so it'll make feet, so I figured to show you that. It's coming along nicely, so it's only time will tell what'll happen and what it'll make and what it'll do, I guess. So well, I guess we'll I'll walk down there in the swag room there and show you that quick since we're up here. I just was curious to see what it looked like, so figure if I'm curious, maybe you're curious too. So we'll bring it back here. I'll walk down there. Let the 44 warm up here, so okay, they'll be like a video. See, I got some fixes to do, so oh well, only something. There's that 3-acre piece just below the cornfield here. It's just about waist high on me, so yeah, this stuff really shot up after rain. I mean, it was Sunday, if it was 6 inches tall, it was unbelievable fast this stuff grew after got that rain. So yeah, and grass is coming up in through it, so I'll even give her some more tonnage too. Probably just foxtail, I don't know. No matter to me, it'll all make feed, so yeah. Well, we'll keep at it here. Just kind of taking a look at everything. Yeah, I'm in a cornfield here that's behind a barn. Let's show you the damn corn bugs. There's a green one. They're thicker than hell this year. You're going after the silts on the corn. You can just clean them right off. See how they kind of eat it right down. This corn is not going to matter so much because it's already been pollinated. Let's see, I'll go a couple corn rows over. Now this corn is the decal, and it was the triple stack corn. You can see how the silts are still on there. The bugs are in there but not as bad. What the problem is this corn, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt it as much, but the corn that's just starting to pollinate, the late plant corn, pollination is going to be everywhere on that. There's no real way to spray them. You'd have to spray it multiple times. So Some hermaphrodite corn there. But yeah, I could show you, I guess, but other things to do here today. But what they're doing is they're eating the silts off all the corn up there, so I don't know what that's really going to turn out to be like. So yeah, figured I'd show you that. Making my way back out here. I'll bring you back in a bit. I'm lost in the cornfield. Alright, well, I'm taking I got the head unhooked, so just gotta run her down and back away from it. Alright, well, I'm gonna drive this up to the shop here and take her apart and inspect the knives and see what I think about them. I know they're about shop. I'm just gonna see how bad. I just looked at a couple of them the other day when I had it open, so. But yeah, I'll bring it back. I'll get back up there by the shop and get her opened up. On these 7000 series choppers, there's a bolt here, which I'm not taking out. It's hard to do it, look through your phone. Anyways, I'll take this bolt out, lift you up, and this shaft here, U-joint, and that one there, take them off. There's supposed to be a bolt here. I just found out when I was over at Scott's the other day, last week, whenever it was. That one snapped off. And then I took this one out already. This little block, and you take them out. Alright, well, I'll take them out and I gotta take this cover off. And then I'll show you from there we're in front of the chopper here with what them 3 bolts do, alright? And by taking all them shafts off, I'll bring it back. Alright, see if I can do this one-handedly. Your feed rolls on these, well, it swings out. What do we do with this? I need both hands, tripods somewhere where you're not close by, but alright, see it now, and I'll open it up, bring it back. And you see it now. So this whole, your 2 front feed rolls are on a pivot, and they swing out, which makes it really nice for working on cutter heads. So a little piece. And the 6000 series and under, they don't have that. You got to work. It's similar. They have a cover similar. You take that cover and then you have to work down from on top. Which this here you can go right in and sand in there. So I still gotta take this cover off here. Yeah, it gets really dirty in here. So a lot of leaves, everything else. So make some cleaning out to do. But alright. This is what I did just to get it to go. Get stuff cleaned off here so I can show you. I should go get that part quick. I'll run and get that quick so you can see it better. Alright, this is one of the pieces that I lost. See how big it is. This piece here lays like this one here, lays across the top of your cutter bar. This is your, trying to clean it off some for you guys. This is your shear bar. And then this groove here sits on that roll pin right there. So that was gone. So what I did is I just improvised and I just basically just stack washers on top of there, because it's a good, half, 3/4 inch gap to hold it down so the cutter bar wouldn't move. 99% of the time when these bolts come out, all these bolts, this bolt, these two bolts here, this bolt here, and then one down on that end came out too. So this side had nothing actually holding in. 99% of the time your cutter bar will always go back because of your motion of your cut, because your knife comes down, you know, this is your knife, and it pushes down on that, the feed does, on that bar, so it'll just force it forward. I've never heard of one going in when the bolts come out. I mean, it could happen, anything's possible. So alright, I just gotta take these bolts out here, this one here. I gotta take this one out also. There's spring shims in there that disappeared, so I had to order some new spring shims. A special kind of nut. I don't understand why they need a special kind of nut for this here. I might just leave that. I don't. And then this pad here also got lost. Hang on a second. This pad here sits there. What that is like a slip pad. It's you can have this nut here torqued down, and this arm here, which goes on that roll pin, is what pulls the cutter bar in or out. So them are all the things I needed. This rod here is what adjusts your brings your cutter bar in and out from this tensioning mechanism. I don't know what the heck you want to call it. Anyways, this chopper here, there's motors on there, so you just push a button in the cab, and then there's a sensor on the end, which I showed in the last video right here. It is a Knox sensor, and it senses these knives touching the cutter bar, and which tells it how close or far away it wants to be. So that's what that is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take this motor off. It's not no big deal, it's just 4 bolts, and back this one off anyways because it's too far. So yeah, a lot of rambling on here. So I'm gonna take this part and I'll show you back, put it back together, whatever. So give you guys a little better idea, picture of it. I took the motor off. Okay. Threads down through there. See how it kind of works, and it kind of twists it. See, this here sits on your cutter bar, and your cutter bar bolt, which is your big bolt here, runs straight through there, and that's what, when that threads down into that, and then everything, it pushes it back or pushes it forward. So I'm just taking it apart here so I can put them spring shims in there. So I figured I'd show you since I had it out. It's kind of hard to explain, and it's, you know, but just the way it works good. Most choppers have, well, they're somewhat similar to this, but this is John Deere's design. New Holland's got a little different design. They basically got an arm that pulls or pushes on the one side of the cutter bar, and then they have it's a different way. So John Deere's different. They all do the same thing, but they all have different setups. So, but this is John Deere's setup. So, and the motors are optional. It come with the chopper, so you can hand set the bar too if you didn't have the motor. So you would just turn on that rod there. So yeah, I'm probably jabbering on too much, and I have no idea. Alright, now I got it back together. And see if I can show you here a little, so you can see right now, knife is clearing it by quite a bit, so bear with me, gonna be air impact noise, so, and I'll bring it up. If I could rock this thing so it's set a little closer. That'll work. Alright, and you can watch the gap narrow. See that? That's how that works. So, it turns that rod, and hope you guys can understand it, I guess, I don't know. I'll bring her a little more. Oh yeah. Now you don't exactly want it to hit, you want it just that it touches, so. Alright. Well, I got that, I gotta put the motor back on yet. Alright, the knives. Yes, they look pretty rough. I got a sharpening stone now. Oh, well, I'll grab that quick. Old. New. Yeah, I got my money's worth out of that one. That's stone there, that's for sharpening your knife. And that bolts onto this plate here. And then your electric motor here, which drives the cable back and forth, what pulls this guy back and forth on this slide here. And then this turns it down. When it comes to here, it just hits that and just gives it a push. So every time it comes over, it brings it down one notch. So that's how that works. So I'm gonna get that new stone put in, and then I'll what I do is I got this tooken off here, then I bring it out and I get it close to the knife for it to get set for it to sharpen. So alright, one thing I was gonna say too, look at the knives. I brought a new knife out here. These are the new knives. There's a hardened surface. And you can kind of see it. It goes through the whole knife. There's a slight angle in there. Alright, when it gets past that, your knife is completely junk. I got an old one here, that's from last time. That's what a completely shot knife looks like. There's no more hardener on there. So these, what you do when you want to see how far your knife's got, how much life they got left, you feel on the back side, and you can feel this is rough. So I can feel a little bit left on these, so I'm not going to throw them out yet, because we ain't got all our money's worth left out of them. So you can see it too if I can bring you in there. See a little lip there? That's what's left. Ain't much, but it'll get through hay, I think. As soon as hay's done, then we'll zing-zang these all out. So yeah, that's how you can tell if a knife's shot. Yeah, I get that's from rocks running through them, foreign matter. So I even got, there's a busted one there, and there's a couple of them that are pushed back, but we're just going to leave it the way it is for now until we throw them all out, put all new knives in. When I do that, it'll be a video of its own, because that's a big job, taking them all out, and there's 40 of them in there. So, and I ain't got too many more years left on this drum either. This drum's getting shot. Hopefully I can Get a couple more years. Them drums are expensive, so what wears out them is right here. This piece here is getting thin, so. I'm gonna show you. Oh, see that? That's not good. Because that's most of your strength is your knife. So it's got constant pressure this way on it. So what happens is they'll start to crack and then they'll peel back. Oh yeah, then they make a mess. So I'm gonna start looking around for a drum maybe this winter, I don't know. Be ideal is put new knives and a new drum in at the same time. And yeah. Yeah, this video's probably getting really damn long, so. I got the new stone in now, so I'm just bringing her. Yeah. That's close enough. Alright, well we got that in. Got that fixed. I'm gonna wait on the knives and put her back together and sharpen the knives, I guess. Alright, well, I'll put everything back together and we can get back with sharp knives, I guess, so. Kind of cool watching the knife go by on the camera. I give it a couple more cranks this one. Got a long way to go. Till next time, I guess. I get into there, I get the knives changed and stuff, and I'll finish hay, I think, first. We'll go from there, so. Yeah. Alright, well, guys. Thanks for watching. I kind of got long again. It is what it is, so. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one. See ya.